Variable notation. In an equation such as x equals 3 plus 8, x is called our variable. We use all letters of the alphabet, A through Z, to represent some unknown number. The 3 and the 8 are called constants. Terms are algebraic expressions, such as 3a plus b, or 3 times a plus b in parentheses, or a plus b divided by 3. These are all terms. Now here in 3a plus b we have two terms. 3a is a term and b is a term. But when it is attached to parentheses, that's only one term. So here we have two terms, and here we have one term. Also, when they are grouped with a division symbol, that is one term. If you have an algebraic expression such as AB, that means A times B. And 2x means 2 times some number x. The letters are our variables, and they represent some missing quantity or some missing number. When a term has a number and a variable in it, the number out in front is called the coefficient. And again, the letter is our variable. Also, if you have a term such as negative 7z, the coefficient is negative. The symbol in front goes with the term. When you have a positive variable and a negative variable, such as x and negative x, in the positive there is no number written out in front. It is assumed to be a 1. So the coefficient is 1. When it is a negative sign, that is assumed to be a negative 1. So the coefficient to negative x is negative 1. Like terms have exactly the same variable with exactly the same exponent. And when no exponent is listed, it is assumed to be a 1. So 4y and 2y are like terms. 2x to the second power and 3x to the second power are like terms because they have the same variable and the same exponent. 3z and 5z are like terms. Unlike terms do not have the same variable or the same exponent on those variables. For example, unlike terms might be 5y and 6y to the second power. Even though they have the same variable, the first one has an exponent of 1 and the second one has an exponent of 2. They are unlike terms. We can add and subtract like terms, but we cannot add and subtract unlike terms. When we add and subtract like terms, we add and subtract their coefficients. So this is 5 plus 2 minus 1. Don't forget to add the a. 5 plus 2 minus 1 equals 6. Attach the a. 6a is our final answer. In another example, we have like terms and unlike terms. So we will pick out our like terms and combine them. And when they say combine, they mean add or subtract. Here we have a 3x minus 2x. That gives us 1x, or just x. We have a 5y plus a 1y. That gives us 6y. And finally, our constants, 8 minus 12 is negative 4. Final answer is x plus 6 minus 4. The distributive property says that when we have parentheses and there is a number or variable sitting outside the parentheses with no plus, minus, times, or divide symbol in between the number and the parentheses, that means to distribute that number on the outside to all terms on the inside through multiplication. Then drop your parentheses. So 3 times 5x is 15x. We multiply the whole constant times the coefficient and attach the x. And 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Final answer, 15x minus 6. They are not like terms. We cannot combine them. Another example, negative 7 times x plus y minus 3z. We are going to multiply the negative 7 times every single term within the parentheses and then drop the parentheses. So negative 7 times x is negative 7x. Negative 7 times y is negative 7y. And negative 7 times negative 3z, remember a negative times a negative is positive, so that becomes plus 21z, and that is our final answer.